All right, so imagine this. You walk into a room, drop your phone on the table, and instantly every head turns not because it's the most expensive phone in the room, but because it looks like it came straight out of a Marvel movie. This is the Poco X8 Pro Iron Man Edition, and honestly, this might be one of the coolest special edition smartphones I've seen in a long time. But here's the real question: is it just a flashy collector's piece, or is there actually a solid smartphone underneath all that Iron Man hype? Because if Poco got this right, this could be one of the most interesting mid-range phones of the year. And before we dive deep into this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and drop a like, because I've got more real, no-nonsense tech reviews coming your way. First things first, the unboxing experience. And yeah, this is where things already start to feel different. The box is bigger, more colorful, and immediately screams Iron Man with that red and gray theme. It doesn't feel like your typical boring smartphone packaging. Opening it up, you're greeted with a custom case that literally looks like part of Iron Man's armor. It has this ridged design, mixing matte and glossy finishes, and even the camera module has that arc reactor-inspired look, which is just a really nice touch. You also get a red USB A to C cable, a Marvel-themed SIM ejector tool, and some collectible style inserts. But yeah, no charger in the box, which is kind of disappointing, especially for a special edition like this. Now the phone itself, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks clean. It's not overly flashy like some gaming phones. Instead, it goes for this black and gold aesthetic that actually feels premium. The back has this detailed graphical design with an Iron Man decal that gives off a subtle 3D hologram effect when light hits it. It's the kind of design that stands out but still feels usable in daily life without being too loud. And yes, you also get custom Iron Man UI themes baked into the software, which just completes the whole experience. In terms of build, there's actually a meaningful upgrade this year. Poco switched to a metal frame, and you can instantly feel that difference. It feels more solid, more premium in hand, and just overall more refined compared to last year's plastic build. It's slightly thicker and heavier, but honestly, you're not really going to notice it in daily use. Now, let's talk about something that actually matters: performance and battery. The Poco X8 Pro is running on the Dimensity 8500 Ultra, which is a 4nm chip and basically an improved version of what we saw last year. You're getting higher clock speeds, better GPU performance, and overall smoother experience whether you're gaming or just scrolling through apps. It's not trying to be a flagship killer, but it's definitely powerful enough for most users, especially if you're into mobile gaming. And the battery. This is where Poco really deserves some credit. You're getting a massive 6,500 milliamp battery, even on the global model, which is impressive. That's easily going to last you a full day and probably more depending on your usage. And when you do need to charge, it supports 100-watt fast charging. You can go from 0 to full in around 48 minutes, which is crazy fast. The only catch is, yeah, you'll need to buy that charger separately. Now the display is slightly different this time. It's a 6.59-inch panel, a bit smaller than before, but honestly, it still looks fantastic. You've got a 120Hz refresh rate, 12-bit color, HDR10+, Dolby Vision, basically everything you'd expect. It's sharp, super bright, and great for watching content or gaming. And it's protected by Gorilla Glass 7i, so it should hold up well over time. Cameras. And this is where things get a bit familiar. Poco didn't really change much here. You're still getting a 50-megapixel main sensor with OIS, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 20-megapixel front camera. It's a reliable setup, takes good photos, but don't expect a huge leap compared to last year. It's more of a safe choice rather than an exciting upgrade. But one feature that's actually kind of fun is the new dynamic RGB lighting around the camera rings. It's not just for looks either. It can show charging status, notifications, and even react to music or certain games. It's a small touch, but it adds personality to the phone and makes it feel a bit more unique. Quick pause here. If you're enjoying this breakdown and want more honest tech content like this, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and keeps these videos coming. Now let's talk about durability and extra features. Depending on your region, you're getting IP68 or even IP69K rating, which means this phone can handle water and dust without any issues. That's something you don't always see in this price range, so it's definitely a plus. There are a few compromises, though. The fingerprint sensor is still optical, not ultrasonic like the Pro Max version. And again, no charger in the box, which feels like a missed opportunity, especially for a special edition device. So at the end of the day, what is this phone really about? The Poco X8 Pro Iron Man Edition is not trying to completely reinvent the wheel. It's more about taking a solid, proven formula and adding a unique design on top of it. You're getting good performance, excellent battery life, a high-quality display, and a design that actually stands out in a sea of boring smartphones. If you're a Marvel fan or just someone who wants a phone that feels different without sacrificing core features, this is honestly a really fun option. But if you already have last year's model, the upgrades might not be big enough to justify switching. That being said, I'm really curious to see how this performs in a full review, especially when it comes to sustained performance, camera consistency, and real-world battery usage. If you made it this far, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and I'll catch you in the next one.